The Regional Cultural Centre in Letterkenny, County Donegal, was the venue for the official launch of the touring Groundzero 360 exhibition, which vividly recalls the 9/11 terrorist attacks on the World Trade Center in New York. The exhibition also features personal items donated by the families of fallen servicemen and women, including the O'Rourke family from Monaghan. Moira Smith, the sole NYPD female officer to be killed on 9/11, is featured in a specially commissioned series of paintings entitled Lament for the Fallen by celebrated Irish artist Jim Fitzpatrick. This hugely impressive and thought-provoking exhibition was designed and constructed by Nicola McLean, a New York-based Irish photographer who captured visual images of the day, and her husband Paul McCormack, who was an NYPD police inspector and who was part of the rescue mission. McCormack is originally from Ballybofey in County Donegal, so it was a particularly proud moment for him to see the exhibition being hosted in his native county.
Deeply, deeply proud here right now to bring this wonderful exhibition to this great county, and especially that we have the items from Damian Meehan, who we're delighted to be honouring here on this great occasion.
One of the victims of 9/11 who is honoured in the exhibition is New York-born Damian Meehan, whose parents hail from Donegal. He was one of those who lost their lives in the World Trade Center as a result of the terrorist attack. Photos of Damian are on display at the exhibition, and members of his family were in attendance at the launch. The late Damian's cousin Nuala Timoney spoke on behalf of the family.
The Meehan family are very appreciative and grateful for this honour, and it means so much that Damian is still being remembered 11 years on. It is also very special that this is taking place in County Donegal, the birthplace of Damian's parents.
The exhibition was officially opened by Minister of State at the Department of Arts, Heritage and the Gaeltacht, Dinny McGinley, who emphasised its importance.
I think it is a very good strategy that people come in and see the futility of violence, whether it happens in our own country or happens in New York or any other part of the world. What does it achieve except to bring suffering and to bring hardship to so many families and sadness? So if that lesson can be learned, it's certainly worthwhile. But I think it reinforces as well the connections and the ties between Donegal, between Ireland and New York.
The Mayor of Donegal County Council, Councillor Frank McBrearty, felt that the exhibition can have a lasting influence.
The pain and suffering that families from all over the world, especially here in Donegal, where there's people from Donegal ancestry and people from Donegal who have lost their lives in 9/11, I think that pain and suffering will never go away. But it's a healing process as well. I think that this exhibition is part of that healing process.
The Mayor of Letterkenny, Councillor Desi Larkin, noted how there was unanimous support from members of Donegal County Council to bring the exhibition to the county.
The fact that Paul and Nicola took this exhibition now to Letterkenny into this wonderful space in the Regional Cultural Centre, after being in the internationally and nationally renowned centres, is absolutely phenomenal. And as Mayor of Letterkenny, I'm so proud of the turnout here tonight, the way the exhibition has turned out. It's going to be a huge resource for the people of Letterkenny, Donegal, and indeed any visitors coming, to be able to see firsthand an exhibition of this calibre, an exhibition of this knowledge and this insight into one of the greatest atrocities ever suffered by mankind on the planet.
Other speakers included Donegal County Manager Seamus Neely and Sean Hannigan, Director of the Regional Cultural Centre, who said that it was hugely significant to host the exhibition at a time that coincided with the 11th anniversary of 9/11. Nicola McLean is very pleased with how the exhibition has been received.
It's crazy that it's now 11 years later, and it brings us back to the point of why we started this exhibition, to tell the story, to remind our children how this really should never ever happen again. You should be able to go to work, you should be able to walk on your streets. You should be able to be safe, and your children should be able to be safe without something like this happening.
The Groundzero 360 exhibition continues at the Regional Cultural Centre in Letterkenny until Thursday, October the 27th. Chris Ashmore, Wallace Media, Letterkenny.